The poem No Man is an Island tells us that anyone's misfortune is our own misfortune. So when little Timmy here was born 18 months ago, blind and mentally retarded, the bell tolled for us, too. Yet Timmy can smile with those blind eyes and have fun in that damaged brain of his. Put Timmy in the water with his physical therapist, and he can splash with the best of them. Interested in adopting Timmy, call us here at 494-8711. For 5 o'clock, I'm Glenn Lloyd.
Eric will be 4 years old in April, Glenn. And when he was born with many problems, inability to see, cerebral palsy to some degree.
That a boy? Yeah, you know how to smile, don't you? Yeah. Like that? Someone to touch you? Yeah. Look at that smile.
Eric is a very dependent little boy. All of his needs need to be met by someone else. And the type of family that we're looking for is a family that can meet his needs without expecting much in return.
What kind of animals do you like to see, Darlene?
Cats and kittens.
Cats and kittens? Do you like ducks? How about deer? You like those too?
But I don't like wolves.
Wolves? Well, we'll stay away from the wolves. 8-year-old Darlene is this Friday's child. Every once in a while, those big blue eyes and wide smile cloud over and darken her disposition. But if you have the time to give Darlene, and the love and the attention she needs, Darlene starts to shine. What kind of a girl are you?
A nice girl.
You're a nice girl? I know you're a nice girl. Darlene has scoliosis, curvature of the spine, and may need an operation. She wears a back brace now. She has some problems learning, but she likes to question. Given patient answers, she'll be just fine.
Oh. What is that?
That's a raccoon over there.
Oh, is that a live one?
That one's stuffed.
I want you to tell me what he feels like, Darlene. Pet him and tell me what he feels like. What does he feel like?
You feel like a little baby kitten.
And you like kittens, don't you?
Yeah.
What Darlene needs most is a family who can keep her warm and protected. Sometimes the outside world moves too fast and it scares her. Sometimes she tries to keep up with it and she needs help slowing down. Maybe you could be the family who is just right for this Friday's child. Oh. Did you have a good time today?
Yeah.
Wasn't it fun?
Yeah.
Darlene, I had a good time with you.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
All right.
Oh, thank you. If you're interested in adopting a child like Darlene, contact us here at TV 11. The number is 494-8311.
Hi, I'm Luann Kay, and this is my son, Ryan Kay. He is 8 years old, and he was born in May of 2000. He was born 10 weeks premature, and he ended up having cerebral palsy because of rolling on the cord or something like that. Who really knows exactly what the reason was, but he got an injury, and we were told he'd have cerebral palsy when he was about 3 weeks old in the hospital. And nobody really knew it would be real severe or real mild, so we've been really lucky and very blessed that he is very high functioning. He loves doing many different activities, and goes to school, and he of course drives a motor wheelchair. Brian started therapy when he was about 6 months old with the school district. And he was ready at about, I don't know, a year and a half. We brought out a basic wood stander that the school district had. It was real basic and plain, and one position only, and wasn't the world's best, but it did because he was so small. When he turned, when he was about 3, when we got out of the first and 3 program, then we needed our own stander. So the first stander we got was a Magician IE, I believe it was called, and Ryan was just barely big enough to fit in it. He was a really, really tiny 2-year-old. And luckily, that worked, and for insurance purposes, it was really good because it could fit the stand. So we had a split level hole, and the Magician really helped because you could have something that you could sit in or stand in upstairs or downstairs, wherever we ended up putting it. And the sizing was just fitting perfectly, so we had a lot of time to grow in it. And then when we moved to our new house, we realized he was growing up. He was about 6 years old at that point, and he started outgrowing the Magician EI. So we went to a next size up again in the easy stand, because again, you could either sit or stand, and he still had the tray to work with. He could play and then do his homework. Usually right now at this age, he goes to school. So our main program for the easy stand is first thing in the morning. He'll go in the stander, watch his cartoons, eat his breakfast. So he gets a half an hour, maybe 45 minutes in the stander for weight bearing before he goes to school every morning. And it's a nice way to combine therapy, TV, and eating all at the same time. You know, you have to kind of multitask wherever you can. And he's going into 3rd grade, so there's not as much time anymore to be standing and walking. He's more academics and more academics. So it's very important to be standing in the morning. The next part, for his health benefits, again with the weight bearing, is also getting him upright. He's more eye level with family members. He's always smiling, happy because he can see eye to eye. But he's taller, of course. Of course, any little kid being taller is pretty cool. It's also give him a good height to watch TV, so he can look down a little bit more instead of always with his head, elevated up. So that was another health benefit for what his position was had. You can do other things in the standard. Sometimes you have vacuum or you play stuff in it. We bring him outside in it, out to the garage to be with everybody, and still, he can interact and still get his standing time in instead of having to be in a set stander where he can move easily from one point to the next. The wheels really make it handy to move him out to the deck so you can watch Daddy grill, or out to the garage. So it also helps with the social. So he's part of the family, and if he at eye level instead of always being in his chair. The chair is wonderful, but he's not at eye level. From the standard, he can be up eye level and seeing things better than when he can otherwise. In the kitchen, the stand is handy because it helps me with breakfast. He likes flipping the pancakes. A little bit of a trick, but we can get it done. Where he turns on the coffee pot and can watch the coffee pot in the stander. Just a lot of neat little things you can do in the stander. It gives him eye level and looking above the covers instead of below the covers all the time. Some of the other activities that Ryan does, the stander was one of the first things he did for weight bearing. From there he went to using a walker, and then we got, gait trainers and walkers. From there we got bikes, little mini bike for him, special needs bike. Anything we can do to help strengthen the legs, to strengthen his abilities is very important to keep him strong and healthy. The stander is also good for upper body strength and building those muscles in the trunk. Some of the other activities that he's done since then, everything starts in building blocks from one step to another. So from there, he does swimming. He now does horseback riding since he's been little. Now that he's gotten older, he loves doing adaptive skiing, water skiing, adaptive water skiing, sled hockey, some of his favorite things. And all that strength and build from all the other activities, standing and walking and bike riding and all the other activities, all built together. kitchen we go. And to your left is Ryan's bedroom. So we widen some of the doorways so he can get through with his wheelchair. Grab my hand, Ryan. There you go. Got my desk over here. You can see his reading and other activities, math, reading, spelling, all his favorite things, right? Okay, come on out. Okay, put a little more this way. There you go. Out you go. Ryan can independently come out for school in the morning. I can send him out for school, and away he goes. There you go. Drive on down. You drive. Pretend that Bill's out there. You don't catch Bill. He gets on the bus, and then put in the ramp, and away he goes.
And listen to old bats talk about how Eric Estrada, he still looks good.
Hey, what does this jump do? That hides blemishes. You got anything that'll hide 30 years of smoke and tequila backsplash? A lumberine paper bag? Oh, come on, I need some new makeup. You know, the president's coming. I don't care about the president. Oh my God. You've got a man. Shut up. Come on. Spill it. Who is it? Where'd you meet him? Come on, tell me. All right, his name is Randy. He works the forklift at the factory. Is it serious? Would I be asking you about this hot pain if it wasn't? Honey, I am so happy for you. I think it's great when two people your age. My age? I don't think so. Randy is 42. I don't want some old guy where foreplay is somebody yelling out, Claire!
So what's the craziest thing about being a dad? Well, I'll tell you right after the break.
Vido Lopez will be right back. La Vida Lopez is brought to you by Chex Snack Mix and Daisy Brand Sour Cream.
This guy just opened himself a bag of Chex Mix with 60% less fat than regular potato chips. He's got a lot to be happy about.
Hey everyone out there, I'm Alicia from a town you might have never heard of. And you should pick me to come to California to be a happy cow. Reason one, my friend... Connor, stop! Reason one, my friend Sherry said I'd never make it. And I said, yes I will. And she said, no you won't. And I said, yes I will. Mom, Connor's running it!
Great milk comes from happy cows. Happy cows come from California. Look for dairy brands with the real California seeds.
Don't vote for Alicia. The cost for a daily cup of coffee shop coffee really add up. But with the GE coffee maker and unbeatable Walmart prices on premium coffee, you can save over $400 a year. Save money, live better. Walmart.
To choose your work, you'll have to choose your father first.
People are writing to you for help.
One of the most important choices is going home. I'm doing this because he is asleep. Only January 13th.
Now is a wipe for your toughest messes. Introducing Lysol Dual Action Disinfecting Wipes. A whole new type of wipe made with 2 disinfecting sides. A scrubbing side with powerful built-in fibers that easily lifts tough messes like baked on cheese better than Clorox wipes. And a wiping side that kills 99.9% of germs. New Lysol Dual Action Disinfecting Wipes. Lysol. Disinfect to protect. Sinus pressure, nasal congestion, pain. You can suffer breathing, or you can power them with Advil Cold and Sinus. The power of Advil helps a strong decongestant you can get at the pharmacy counter. Power your sinus symptoms with Advil Cold and Sinus.
Rolling Stone calls Last Chance Harvey too good to resist. This romantic comedy is the season's brightest gift. I'm gonna dance your socks off. Golden Globe nominees Dustin Hoffman and Emma Thompson. Last Chance Harvey, rated PG-13. So what's the craziest thing about being a dad? It's being responsible for molding the mind of a young person. It's not gonna turn out good.
Vido continues right now.
Do I look good or what?
You look like the pit boss at an Indian casino.
Where did you get an American flag tie?
He keeps it in the locker in case of a terrorist attack. Just thought you kids might want to see what your father's going to look like when he meets the President of the United States.
What?
That's right. George W. Bush is coming to speak at the factory and I'll be standing right next to him. Represent. I'll be like this.
I can't believe you're excited about meeting the president. You didn't even vote for him.
Hey, young lady. I don't vote for anybody.
And why do you care about meeting him?
Do you even know where I come from? Carmen, I used to swim in my underwear because I couldn't afford a swimsuit. And now I'm going to meet women who ignore his jury summons.
So neat.
Meet the President of the United States.
But what do you have to do first? Wind it up. Pull it back quickly. Were you trying for the 20th spot? Yeah.
Okay. Since I can express myself, I'm going to go to the factory and just address his speech.
You do it up to you.
Would you like me to hold your shirt? I'm ready to do it.
You better not show up at the factory, Carmen.
So want to like a political prisoner? This is America, okay? We just want to die for that right.
Wow! Hurry, get back on your shirt. Hurry, hurry. You can't? No. Well,
Oh my God, is that George? This has been 25 years.
my own card. You can cut it all for yourself.
Last time I saw you, you were crying. Every time I saw you, you were crying.
Because every time you saw me, she was my mom.
And you can go on the internet. You look up the website.
Going over there? That's your friend.
Right.
Look at you.
Now this start you have to get.
Time to track down that deadbeat daddy of yours.
Just for one punch.
Wow.
head. You have to do 10 of them, but you got to show me one.
Unless you like it. Okay. Ready? Your head leaning back against me. Those targets are a lot further away. Oh!
Just a manicure and a reading.
Wow, Walter, you know what we're gonna do?
Okay, this is day 3 of the spider suit therapy, and we're going to try to get her to stand up.
Yeah, we go. Arms are there, Here you go.
Alright.
Alright, you gotta stand up, Macy. Let's go, girl. Come on, where are those legs? Come on, Macy. Where are those legs?
Macy. Macy. Get up, get up, get up.
Come on, get those legs going, Macy. Come in. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Come on, Mace. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
I'm trying to get her to bear weight on her feet.
Yep.
And she's not wanting to. She wants to swing like she's in a jumpy thing.
Jump up. Come on, girl. Go, go, go. Bring that head up.
Macy.
Bring that head up. Macy. Come on, Macy. Come on.
I like music.
Oh, there you go. Laptop coming. There you go.
Hey.
Macy, where's your head?
Hey.
Where's your head? Come on up. She's like, I'm not doing this. I'm boycotting. Do you want to start the timer? Or is it over there? Because actually it seemed like the third time was the charm. Yesterday and today, and that's kind of what it's taking. Good alignment.
Macy, go stand up. Come here.
Can you hear your toy? Your head's coming up. How about the rest? Come on, here's your head. When she gets up, she might activate.
Hey, there it is.
Hold that head up, Macy. She's also trying to sit. There's that head.
Push. Macy, push with them feet.
Get those muscles working. Get those muscles working right here. Is she pretty well strapped in her stander?
Oh, all the way up to her waist. Shane, I've never been around an autistic child. Not this much. Never have. I didn't know how they acted. I knew they had tics, so to speak.
Yeah,
But
it's funny because they told me Grace had autism, and I never even acknowledged Grace had autism for a good year and a half. They put it on her chart, and I'm like, whatever, because I was focusing on hyperbarics and mitochondrial, and just didn't listen to them. And then I went to a conference that I was exhibiting at for hyperbarics for the centers, and my friend said, just go in and just sit, because everybody knew that I don't think it was denial, it was just like whatever, and add another thing, I didn't really understand it. I went in that room and I saw the presentation, and they showed me videos of these kids, and I'm looking going, oh my god, that is Grace to a T. right down to like the clicking and repetitiveness of her fingers and her hands. Grace never did like any of that stuff until she was almost 6. What happened with Grace is that Grace never had any vaccines because of her mitochondrial disorder. Do they vaccinate her?
She's already been vaccinated.
But all of her boosters and all of them. See, Grace never had anything because of her mitochondria.
That's where she is.
Yeah. And then she got her vaccines. 6 months later, she sat in a corner and did this for hours. Oh my God, what's going on? Took her to the doctor thinking her mitochondria was coming back and something weird was happening. She would sit and do this, and she no longer would look at me, and I'm like, oh my God, mitochondria is back. He said, did I must biopsy? No, and then sent me to a psychologist and said your daughter has autism. I'm like, you're kidding me. She can't have autism. No one's ever told me that she's an autism. All these doctors all around the world. But then what happened was she had just gotten caught up in her vaccines because she was strong enough to start kindergarten. So she went and they gave her 8 vaccines in one day. And 6 months later we get an autism diagnosis and her body's loaded with heavy metals. So that's how we got into the whole autism world. So.
But did she have any of that when she was like Macy?
No, she was just like Macy. Very quiet.
So do you think that when Macy kind of wakes up that she'll be autistic?
I have no idea. I don't know. Since she's already had, Grace never had any of her vaccines, and she was already woken up. So she was doing really well, and we were able to put her in kindergarten, and we got her vaccines. So the fact that she's
I'm next. I just want the massage. I don't want the work that goes with it.
This is the first I've heard of it.
Why don't you kids go upstairs, huh?
Just try to do a little bit of ranging, some of those tight areas too. Just helps. Maybe a little bit more flies, but
Mr. Lopez, we figured since you were the plant manager, maybe you heard somebody talk about taking.
I've been working on those heel cords.
and you can get her just about, but not any faster.
After the speech, one of our men thought he saw a large Mexican woman near the podium.
This is pretty tight.
Excuse me. Listen. What would happen to the person who did this if they were caught?
Well, that speech is federal crime. Stealing is a felony. Look, you hear of anything? I mean, I'm proud. Hey, good luck trying to find the speech. I don't need luck. My sole mission is to return that speech to the White House.
These tough times, it's too bad money doesn't grow on trees. Now with America at a crossroads, but facing the same badly broken economy, the question is, what's the fix? That is the question that'll shape America for generations to come. And that's why, with the inauguration just days away, the full global resources of ABC News, starting next week, morning till night, 24/7, get answers for you on America's economy. What's the fix? It's the question of our time.
It was a special ride in a hot pink stretch limo for 2 little girls who faced great challenges. The limo took them to sweet and sassy at Cherry Hill for spa treatments and dressing. 7-year-old Meat Bay Shang just came from China where she lost her leg in an accident. Today, she's happily rolling down the runway. 4-year-old Faith Waterman has lived in the Ronald McDonald House in Hampton her whole life. She was born with a blockage in her airway, fusing her vocal cords, leaving her unable to speak.
Faith's been in the OR, the operating room, at least 20 times since she's been born, and just this past month she's been in every week.
Picking out pretty dresses, they help take her mind off of yet another surgery scheduled for tomorrow.
I definitely think it's making her feel really special today, and she's been through a lot, and she just deserves a day to have fun and relax. Do you feel like a supermodel today?
Yeah.
You feel happy?
Mm-hmm.